DC and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, let's talk about it. So the DCKO crossover that they've been advertising is finally here. So how do we get here? So this chapter takes place after DCKO Chapter 3 with the final 4 contestants being Superman, Lex, Wonder Woman, and Joker, where they're set up to fight against the Absolute Trinity along with Booster Gold possessed by Darkseid, and World Forger basically comes in, tells them they're gonna get cooked because everyone has the Omega energy. So he does his time shenanigery, pulls some of the eliminated contestants, so Batwoman, Plastic Man, Black Lightning, and Star Sapphire, and then he opens fissures to other realities, saying they need to go and defeat the champions from those realities to essentially be able to generate Omega energy that he can funnel into them to make them fight evenly against the opponents. So we get Plastic Man and Black Lightning, they fall in Mortal Kombat, so they had to go fight Sub-Zero, almost get frozen. Plastic Man stops that. They end up jumping Sub-Zero. He calls a Scorpion for a tag team. Scorpion tries to hit Plastic Man with the get over here. Plastic Man weaves with his little stretching. He hits Scorpion with a get over here as a counter, slams him into Sub-Zero, so Black Lightning smacks him with the electricity. Then we get Wonder Woman fighting Red Sonja. They go back and forth a little bit. Red Sonja knocks Wonder Woman down, but Diana blocks the bracelet, so she creates a little shockwave. Then we get Joker with Annabelle. We'll get back to him later. Then of course we get Lex Luthor fighting Samantha. This is Bear Chick. And Lex Luthor, he's just looking at this. He's just like, a bear with a knife? A bear? As he's running away. Look at the look on this man's face. This man is shook. But he manages to block with armor. He knocks her back. They get to tussling and scuffling, because pretty much none of these fights really have a definitive victor. I mean, my favorite part, at least the part I find most interesting, Star Sapphire. She ends up in the suburbs and finds Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which I don't even remember Sabrina was on the market, and I don't remember her for the advertisements, unless I forgot. But she tells Sabrina what's going on, and Sabrina essentially is trying to be helpful, ends up causing a big spell, and they just kind of end up trying to fix her spell instead of fighting. Joker is having a whole tea party with Annabelle, and he gets mad. He's like, your stories are funny, but I'm the only one that's allowed to be funny. Then we get Superman fighting Homelander, what a lot of people want to see. They get to tussling back and forth, but the World Forger starts falling, so a lot of the realities start crashing into each other. So Superman and Homelander end up crashing into Joker and Annabelle, and everybody starts crashing everywhere in the big Coliseum where Wonder Woman was fighting Red Sonja. We get Batwoman and Vampirella there. I didn't mention them because their fight only had like 1 or 2 pages. It was kind of irrelevant pretty much because we barely got to see it. But in the end, it was pretty much all stalemates because World Forger and Grodd, they had Grodd channel the Omega power through everybody, so World Forger could put it through the 4 champions so they could have an even fight. So don't quite like that. No fights had a definitive winner, and most of them were kind of, well, all of them were under like 5 pages, so it was a little anticlimactic.